What is going on YouTube? Hayden Mac making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Shiba Inu, Floki Inu, as well as Dogecoin. Now, last we left off, we actually saw Doge explode to the upside here outside of its falling wedge fractal. They said the main reason for that, which I do strongly believe, was the tweet that actually Elon Musk had put out in regards to Tesla actually accepting Dogecoin in the future for some of its merchandise, which would actually be pretty cool. But there is usually a reason why Elon Musk is doing that. And you can see immediately after that, we corrected right back down. We were waiting for where exactly we would close, and you can see we closed above, and since then we've kind of been floating at the top here, which isn't necessarily a bad thing within Dogecoin, as we are back above our top resistance level, so that's a good sign. And the other cryptocurrencies have since been consolidating. You can see on Floki Inu as well as for Shiba Inu here, so I'd like to see how exactly these continue to play out. As you guys can see on the current coin market cap, there hasn't really been much movement at all, so I'd like to see how these coins are influenced in the very near future, as the Federal Reserve did just put out their big announcement, and we're starting to see some interesting movements within the major cryptocurrencies, including the S&P 500. But with that being said, guys, I do want to give a huge shout out to BIRDEZGANG for sponsoring today's episode. They're basically an NFT project, and by purchasing one of their Birds NFTs, you actually get rewarded with a cryptocurrency called Seed, their native token here, but you can actually use Seed to purchase and sell things within their metaverse that they are going to be creating. But with that being said, guys, more information about Birds will be at the end of today's video, so definitely stay tuned for that. I also have linked them down in the description below if you'd like to check them out earlier. And with that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, and let's dive into today's episode. So guys, I'm wondering if it's just me, but it seems like it's been a little bit bigger than this. I've been waking up maybe yesterday and today with some pretty astronomical levels in some of the cryptocurrencies that we actually trade. Hopefully you guys know about helium. I woke up today seeing that helium was up 21,000%, which was absolutely nuts and mind-blowing here. And now I find out what the reason is. So if you guys didn't know this, CoinMarketCap has been having some pretty insane glitches over the past couple of days here. And it's kind of funny too, because it says right here, CoinMarketCap, you say, did you tell that to Coinbase and Crypto.com too? And then what you can see is funny is Crypto.com actually responded, you don't have to tell us anything. We're already working on removing CoinMarketCap's unreliable price feed from our product, which absolutely blows my mind, the amount of shade that they're throwing here. But yeah, CoinMarketCap has been having a bunch of glitches recently, and it's been affecting some people, seeing unrealistic gains here, and people are getting really confused, especially on these other exchanges like Coinbase and Crypto.com for the people that use and integrate their software. So I just wanted to update you guys about that. But to jump right into these cryptocurrencies here, you can see the interesting thing with Dogecoin is that we did see a pretty substantial break outside its falling wedge fractal here, and it's tough when you see outside influences affect the price here. You can see what pretty much happened was because of Elon Musk's tweet, we actually saw the prices explode to the upside here. He actually managed to swing the price of Dogecoin up 39%, which is freaking nuts just from a tweet. That's pretty insane, especially if he's holding some of these cryptocurrencies. To get a 40% jump in literally a day is astronomical, that he has that influence over the market, and he's able to capitalize on that because of the fact that this is a decentralized space and there's no regulations to insider trading. Now, what's interesting is you can see we've immediately reversed back down the following day yesterday. We actually managed to bounce off our bottom support that we've drawn out in purple here, and we're starting to trend sideways. So I believe this is definitely market manipulation, but we are back above our resistances here, which is definitely a good side. And we're also trading outside our falling wedge fractal, which is also another good side for the potential of seeing a swing back to the upside here. Now, looking at these other cryptocurrencies, specifically Floki and Shiba Inu, we've pretty much ran out of steam for all these cryptocurrencies. Over the past couple of days, Shiba Inu has literally not done anything. Since December 5th here, we've had about 11 days now of sideways consolidation where prices have pretty much been intertwined with inside its moving averages here. Prices literally have not moved at all. I mean, and if they did, they came right back to the same price here. But there's been so much uncertainty right now and sideways consolidation, basically waiting for, I guess, the rest of the markets to decide what exactly they're going to do. And I believe today or tomorrow, we're probably going to trend outside of this massive falling wedge fractal that we have drawn right here. The major resistance comes to an end, and we're currently trending on that right now. So we'll see how exactly these markets react. If things decide to break bullish and we're actually able to get prices back above the resistance level, the price ceiling here, as well as its red band on its moving average here, we might be able to see prices fluctuate and swing back up. It usually happens when people least expect it. That's exactly what happened back here. Nobody was expecting this back in, end of October to see this major surge in price here, and there's really no cause for that to happen. So the fact that we're seeing more consolidation, very similar to what happened back here, just much bigger, could see a much bigger spike and swing to the upside here. here, so it really depends on how these markets fluctuate. Same thing with Floki Inu. Floki's seeing another falling wedge fractal here. We're coming to the end here. We've pretty much been consolidating, trading above this support level that we've drawn out, and this seems to be holding fairly well now. We don't have much time left before decisions have to be made as to whether we're going to get rejected off the top resistance here and correct lower, or are we going to swing back and break to the upside here, which is the ideal scenario that everybody wants to see. But clearly there is a downtrend here that prices have been getting rejected from, and there's also clearly a support here that prices have been using to stay afloat. On numerous attempts here, we've been able to stay above it. So now consolidation is pretty much coming to an end here, and we have to make a decision. Are we going to be breaking bullish or correcting bearish and consolidating even lower? So it's really up in the air right now, but we're pretty much coming down to that bare minimum time limit where we have to make that decision. And it's not just within these cryptocurrencies too, but I do plan on actually leveraging these cryptocurrencies on Bityard. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Bityard. Hopefully you are. This is actually the website that I like to use to leverage trade cryptocurrencies, specifically Shiba Inu, as well as Doge. You can see for SHIB right here, you can actually have this chart pulled up here. You can see the consolidation has pretty much been in a descending triangle, putting us right back down to the prior breakout that we've had, which is quite interesting. And if this holds and we start to see a break in the downtrend, we might be able to swing back up, and that's where we can leverage this cryptocurrency right here up to 25x. You can type in the amount of margin that you want and then click buy long or sell short. They also have Dogecoin, which is really cool. That's the other cryptocurrency that you could have had the possibility of leveraging right here. You could do the same exact leverage as you could have on Shiba Inu. And the cool thing is they're actually offering a mystery box for the month of December. So definitely make sure to sign up in the description down below. Then click mystery box after you've signed up, and then you'll actually be able to earn free cryptocurrency, which is really cool. And with that being said, that's pretty much the waiting game that we have now. After the Feds released their information, we saw positive reversal back up in prices on the S&P 500, and the other cryptocurrencies have since been consolidating. We saw a pretty nice substantial run on Ethereum, and XRP actually managed to break outside of its downtrend here. So markets have seen the consolidation. They're down about 30 to 40% on pretty much all these cryptos, even more so on the meme coins here. You can see the major ones have actually fallen about 50 to 60%, which is crazy. I think Shiba is even bigger here. The correction that it had was over, no, about 57, but from its all-time highs, if I extended this up, was about 60%. So about 60% overall within Floki and Shiba here. You can see that we're coming to an end, and we do have to make a decision with all these cryptocurrencies: Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, SHIB, Floki, Doge. They are all waiting now after major corrections to the downside for markets to swing back up. And I do believe it will only be a matter of time before we see that. But with that being said, guys, I do want to talk more about BIRDEZGANG with you. I want to give a huge shout out to BIRDEZGANG for sponsoring today's episode. As with all cryptocurrency NFTs, please do your own research and never invest anything you can't afford to lose. So guys, BIRDEZGANG is a collection of 1,333 unique randomly generated birds roaming on the Ethereum blockchain as an ERC-721 and hosted in IPFS. In the future, they will also have 3,333 babies that will come to life thanks to the Genesis and their utilities. Now guys, they aim to build an active, supportive community for everyone here, and they also have lots of pre-launch events planned, so definitely make sure to join their Discord. So guys, every time a Genesis bird flies and conquers, it produces a very rare source of energy called seed, which accumulates inside the bird's soul and allows it to give birth to a baby birds, which will help in its conquest. Now guys, the launch date for this NFT collection will be December 20th of 2021 with a mint price of 0.07777 Ethereum. Now guys, Bird's mission is to expand its community with the knowledge and adoption of NFTs all over the world, bringing education from the beginner to the most expert people in the crypto world. Now guys, the eggs of the first Genesis birds are about to hatch and release all their power into the hands of the ones who possess it. And in fact, every owner of Genesis birds will be able to make their own birds produce 10 seed, which is a token, per day. And in the first phase, this energy will give the possibility to every owner to modify some characteristics of his birds later on. And as the project and community develops, they will even further utilize the seed token. This within itself will make Genesis birds the foundation for all things to conquer the metaverse. So guys, in the second phase, when the eggs of the 1333 Genesis birds have hatched and each bird has an owner, you can pretty much use the incredible energy of the seed to genetically fuse two Genesis birds' DNA to create a baby birds. Now guys, baby birds are created from mutating the fused DNA of the two Genesis birds, and there is also, like I said, a maximum of 3,333 of these birds that can be created. And although the baby birds require DNA from 2 separate Genesis birds, they don't inherit traits from them. Instead, baby birds mutate traits of their own and can even be born with belly and spike colors that are different from their body colors. Now guys, more will be revealed soon, but Baby Birds has special access to a smart alpha community, and eventually there will be a marketplace where you can use seed to buy your own properties on the metaverse, clothes, weapons, and even expand your bird's house. And you can also swap your seed for Ethereum, USDC, or any other token available on Uniswap. Now what's really cool is BIRDEZGANG also recognized that some individuals may not have the same opportunity as others, and this is why the first charity program that they have will donate 1% of the minting to Smile of Nepal Onless. And its mission is to create the first Smile of Nepal village BIRDEZGANG. And lastly, their goals are to create a huge worldwide community made up of great and proud holders to take part in the future of NFTs, live events, conferences of the metaverse, and even gaming projects that bring value to their communities. Now guys, every single project development decision will be decided by the voting members of the community who own at least 1 Genesis birds, and they will give everyone a chance to grow, learn, and even improve so that they can actively participate in various stages of the development. So guys, you'll be able to mint directly on their website using MetaMask, so make sure to check them out in the description. Otherwise, shout out to BIRDEZGANG for sponsoring today's episode. As always, make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.